Hi to everyone. Uh, this is DS, and sometimes I will put some basics of programming on my channel. And one of thing about what I want to speak a bit, it's a modern interface design approaches. As you know, there is old school interface designer and new school. What's the difference? Problem in as I think problem in many companies with software designing is that exactly concept of interface of software sometimes background backend software working fine, but because of interface designers this software becomes almost not useful or becomes very hard to be used. I will just tell you some concepts, and we will look how it done in some projects and why this is wrong. First of all, design interface, of any software should be logical. It's first thing that interface designer should do before thinking how fine it look. First one is logic of placing some functionality or placing some choosing between some cases of interface design, and as example we can look at Blender. It's a freeware program for 3D modeling, and one of the approaches over there, just a second, we'll continue. Let's try to understand until version. Just it's a review of some software, and I will explain you why it is wrong. Let's start to talk with usual car which you can see every day on streets. Just a simple car, and engineers comparing to designers in most cases think logical. So you will never meet car where driver's seat is on back of the car because they know that it is first of all it is logical driver to see road and people who change in car they they know how to drive cars with driver seat in front of car, and in opposite software designers sometimes placing driver seat anywhere they want. If you talk about program interfaces, they can put it under car, on the right wheel, and so on. And they say, "Oh, it looks wonderful," but they never think that it's not logical. And because it's not logical, it's such kind of software becomes hard to use. So until let's do simpler. Let's start with program, not program, actually it's of course program in backend, but let's start with YouTube, on which we are watching video now. This is for my at my opinion it's just something I don't know, it's like a disaster in design, because sometimes absolutely no logic there. Users don't know where to find one or another function, and actually I think it make with a lot of errors. Let's look at just problem with which I have met today, video editing. Okay, they have functionalities that allow to edit translation or video you uploaded. When you upload video, you have enough, let's say enough hard drive space, and can first save your video to your hard drive and have HDD hard drive of enough space, of enough size, I mean. It's simpler, but okay, they made video editing. What it is logical to expect from this? timestamps, right? Logical, yes, because sometimes when people making long videos, you should be able, let's say, software should allow you to just fast jump to some point of video you're interested in. Then, let's say you during translation you have some noises, some phone echo, sometimes you need cut parts of video from after translation. In most cases that is enough, maybe add some video, but it's optional. What is this is logical what to expect from video editing. So to make place timestamps, to cut out, let's say, cut out parts of video, and optional thing, add some video, but it's not necessary. What I have instead in interface, we have button named I don't know how it in English, but on my language they have first cut button and let me see, recall, wait a sec. They have cut button and they have, yes, remove button. What it do? Remove button. What we expect from cut button? We expect that it will cut out part of video, or cut video part we need to make as result, and all other parts will be cut out. Instead, this button doing place timestamp. So, as you see, people who are making design don't think logical at all. The call button, it's same as your on exit button in your program opening some file. To open some file, I should click exit button and fine, then file open. Okay, about remove button. Remove, you can expect that it remove if you choose some video. You can expect that it will remove video, part of video from final result, but instead it just removing timestamp. That's it. I just talked about it like an example. On YouTube there are a lot of things which might or hard to find or hard to set up, not because they not realized, just because of interface made absolutely randomly. People placing some functionality in places where they not easy to find. What it means? Let's say when people writing programs, why I think that actually in most cases interface design made by absolutely different people that actually write programs. When programmers make program, they should create some hierarchy of classes, and it should be logical or program will not work, or will hard to develop, or will help to support change and so on. When we looking and on some programs, they work fine, but when we started to look on interface, it look absolutely crazy, and people think that is cool. It's not true, believe me. Because, as I said, there is no let's say some common approach. One of approaches was suggested by Bill Gates in his book about interface development. Menus should not contain more than 3 levels. First of all, then it turned into some dialogues, maybe some windows with some options and so on, but menus should not contain more than 3 levels. Besides, when people starting not just randomly play like in cards, misplacing elements of design, when they starting logically think what actually this functionality do, then they placing some interface item or button or menu shortcut into right place. Sometimes some functionality moved in absolutely unexpected places because people who design interface don't think what actually this functionality do. Sometimes they place it into some menus absolutely not related to real functionality of some work which this function and so on. Another way of bit approach as I thinking, and I want to try to prove you that it is so is trying to absolutely remake and change design absolutely. For example, it is here was YouTube. It is examples of wrong approach to interface design. You on YouTube you will not find if it exists. Maybe it you will not find let's say you have chat on YouTube and actually it's a widget, it's a iframe as far as I remember, iframe. It can be or embedded or actually opened in new window, but you to just to get this period of this chart you have to jump like a wizard and click a lot of buttons instead just coming to let's say your channel settings and copying URL of your chat. Now let's look at another example of wrong approach. It's a Blender CD. Why it is wrong? New Blender. I am not sure, but I will try to find it now. It should be still not removed. Yes, it's not removed, but actually, as I think it should be. I will show you now two interfaces, and you will see what they make wrong. First of all, I will show you whole interface and the new one. Okay, give me a second. Now I have to somehow yes what Blender it will show. I use this one. Let's see it'll show it or not. Actually not. I don't want to. So it should be, I guess, then one of these. Nope. Nope too. Oh, it's trying to show something, but well, actually it doesn't matter. Okay, hold on, guys. We'll try it to grab it by another way. Up. No. Well, it must be because of rendering. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So old approach was menu based. When you we talking about latest normal version 2.7.9. This version was logical, not absolutely logical, but anyway, you was able to find something there. I don't say that Blender interface is perfect, but at least after Blender 2.8 released, it's another disaster in interface design. Why? They almost, first of all, thing about which I told, they moved driver place from front of car on somewhere on the wheel. They mix it functionality, moved it all around menus, submenus, panels, and so on, and instead of situation where you was able to find some functionality pretty easy by using menu, now you have to explore this huge amount of where to find it. What does it mean? There is, if some people who are making programs, I think that most who are making programs know what is testing, know what is program error, and so on. Some errors can be caused by wrong user actions. By mixing interface like this, they increase. First of all, they increase chance to get such error, because user trying to find where where is it. It starts to click one scene, two scene, another scene, trying to find where. Of course, there are some people who says, okay, sit and after all read menu. Okay, now let's look. What amount of Blender users right now we have in world? I think that thousands, and all that users already spent their time. Some of them working, some of them have little children and families, some of them can't afford, just can't afford time to do same job twice. They learned interface once. What Blender developers do? They changing everything, and for example, people who working on some projects, who still have projects in work, they have instead or use older version of Blender, or have to stop work on their projects and again do the same job. Does it mean that interface became better? Not at all. That is matter too. Not at all. Because it's again not logical. Yes, some changes logical, but when change in the interface is logical, it's easy to find, okay, user sitting and thinking for a while, okay, where I can find it, let's say there. He coming or she coming to some menu or to some panel and rarely finding what's needed. When people start in shuffle interface objects in elements like this, like in Blender 2.9, it's a madness. Especially for thousands of users who know that this one is here, this one is here. What they did in Blender 2.9? Again, let's say using icons instead menus. Why it is not logical? Blender have a lot of opportunities, a lot of elements, a lot of, and it's just impossible to create, first of all, and impossible to let's say, maybe possible, but it's hard, it's taking a lot of time. I don't think that it's really needed. They have to learn what, okay, I see button with some image on screen, but I have no idea what this button do. I have to guess what they was thinking about when they draw. When I come into menu, I see clearly that yes, I come in at menu, then mesh menu, and that cube. When I add in cube. Okay, everything clear, right? I know that adding new elements to cells. Then I know what I want to add, or I want to add lamp, or I want to add some helper elements, or I want to add camera, or something else. What they did? They place it. If we collect all menu elements, I guess it's over 1,000. What instead was done in Blender 2.8. They added randomly, absolutely randomly. I am not sure that it is randomly, but for user it is really randomly chosen buttons, while others they still have to find in menus. That is a problem. That is a wrong approach, first of all. Sharpen interface such ways, placing driver seat onto back of car, and so on. It is problem mostly in building right hierarchy of functions. Mostly problem in this. People starting make absolutely wrong hierarchy of functions, and as a result they get in system in what user cannot find what she or he needs. Or they making some interface element so not logical that user yes he thinks he thinking okay how to do this, what do I need, I need to okay when he is starting to try in such system to do what needed, as a result, he sees that it's instead of work, it's with software, it's becoming a battle with software interface system. Instead of helping user to use software functionality, some interfaces making it hard, and they making it as I said, they turn using such software into battle with interface, trying to find out ways how to do it, because some things made absolutely not logical, have wrong hierarchy, and talking about long existing products, sometimes people starting to change. I guess it's new school programmers or interface designers who think, oh no, before was stupid. They did everything wrong. Now we came and we will do much better. We will say new word in interface design. It will be awesome. I must say it's wrong. First of all, old school. A lot of things that are used now, including if you talk about programming neural nets, for example, it was all done by old school. And when they not even learning what and how, what approaches, what principles of old school software creation people used, and starting to, oh, okay, I know everything myself, I'll do it myself, and they making a huge amount of errors as a result, but an opportunity with programming code which show you error when you made something wrong. With interface, there's no errors, just people starting to fight with things they created, and as I said, instead helping user to use functions which backend programmers made in software. Such interfaces making it hard to access, hard to find how to use it, and so on. It's what was a little review, because it is, let's say, bad direction in modern programming, when people try and place driver seat on the wheel of car. That's it, guys. Just today I made a video about Python programming, and was trying to edit it on YouTube site, and as a result I was not able to do something with it, because some parts needed to be cut out, and I saw interface there too, and I decided to make this video about interface design approaches in total, how it should be or not should be done. It should be done logical. It should be done with right hierarchy, functions hierarchy. First of all, not accidentally, not emotionally, when people say, oh, it will be cool over there. No, people, first of all, it should be logical. You should place, build right hierarchy of interface elements, and then other people will be able to use them without problems. Thank you everyone for attention. I don't think that such videos will be often. Sometimes maybe I will reuse some things. For example, maybe let's say another way. For example, I want to make a little later review about speech recognition and why in some cases speech recognition libraries created today not always useful. Anyway, we are finished about interface. Thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe. See you later. It was JS. Have a nice time.